In the center of a meadow surrounded by trees, painted with wildflowers tended by bees, nestled among the roots of an old oak tree, lay a stone covered in moss of deep green. The stone itself was not truly distinct. At least at first look that's what you might think. But it is not what it is what it becomes, that makes the stone special as it is lit by the sun. As soft morning light slowly spread across the stone, the air above it shimmered, glittered, and shone, till with a flash of light and a harmonious tone, the stone found itself no longer alone. For upon it sat a creature with flowing brown hair, so thick and so lush hardly any spots bare. From his head to his ankles the locks could be found. As the little strange creature looked all around, he quickly realized all things have their place, as they're woven together in beauty and grace. But what was his purpose? What does it mean, when a fuzzy little creature suddenly comes into being? Quite a big thought for our hair-covered friend, so he pondered it deeply as he sat on his end.
What am I here for? What am I meant to do? If only this world could provide me a clue.
As luck would have it, the world will provide, which is why out of nowhere a squirrel arrived. Looking quite busy and hardly aware, she didn't notice our friend sitting there.
Hello?
Said the creature, surprising the squirrel, who leapt with a start and turned with a whirl, exclaiming,
"Who are you, and why are you here?"
I don't rightly know. I just simply appeared. I'm really rather thankful that you happened by, because I can tell you I'm here, but I don't know just why. Can you inform me, kind squirrel? Please, can you try to tell me if you know why I might be alive?
The squirrel just shrugged and thought with a blink, as she began to listen to the thoughts she did think.
"I can only tell you about why I'm here. My mission, you see, is abundantly clear. Winter is coming, and I know I must store acorns from this oak to add to my hoard. When I have gathered up more than enough, I will rest through the winter doing squirrely stuff."
The creature admired the squirrel's conviction, but still found himself in the same position of questioning why he had arrived here. So he thought and he thought, trying to become clear. A head full of thoughts for our hair-covered friend, while he pondered life deeply as he sat on his end.
What am I here for? What am I meant to do? If only this world could provide me a clue.
As luck would have it, it happened again. This time a raven came across our fine friend.
Hello,
said the creature as he noticed the bird.
I have some questions. Can we have a word?
The raven looked down from his perch in the tree.
What do you want? Why do you bother me?
I am seeking some answers about why I am. Do you think you could assist me? Help me understand?
With a cock of his head and a ruffle of wings, the raven simply said,
I know not of these things. I have simply stopped here to gather this ribbon, to add to my nest and share with my children. I'm constantly searching for stuff I can take to make my nest better, and make no mistake. When winter comes, I'll be cozy and warm. With my home made of sticks, I will weather the storms.
As the bird flew away, no questions were solved. In fact, the problem had only evolved. Our friend sat thinking and thinking some more, but he came to the same conclusion he had come to before. There must be no answer to what he's about, and a seed began to grow, a seed made of doubt. As the doubt expanded, our friend began to fade, nearly disappearing from his seat in the glade. But with resolve he refocused and tried one more time, to look for any answer he could possibly find. It was truly a struggle for our hair-covered friend, as he pondered so deeply as he sat on his end.
What am I here for? What am I meant to do? If only this world could provide me a clue.
Again some figures approached the oak tree. This time some frogs, 1, 2, and 3. When they saw the strange creature sitting there on the stone, they pointed and giggled at him sitting alone.
Excuse me, frogs, can you tell me, please, why I am here, and what does it mean?
The frogs shared a glance, and with little concern, spoke to the creature with words that just burned.
We have never seen anything quite like you, and that makes us think that you cannot be true. Covered in hair and such a strange sight, the fact that you're here says that something's not right.
We think you should leave because you shouldn't be here. In fact, we think you should just disappear.
As the frogs left, our friend filled with sorrow, and decided he would be gone by this time tomorrow. As this thought roamed his mind, he began to fade, almost completely from his stone in the glade. But as luck would have it, a snowflake did fall, to land on his nose where it melted and crawled. And he thought to himself, I must find a place where I can keep the snow from touching my face. So he rose from the stone and he went on his way, in search of a place he could hopefully stay. But as he walked along the snow-dusted path, he came across the frogs, each frozen fast. At first he considered to just walk on by. Passing these cruel creatures he felt he despised. But compassion filled our hero's big heart, and he found he had forgiveness that he could impart. In his concern he realized his purpose, for his body was covered with a warm, hairy surface. So he reached out his hands and he brought them inside, to bask in his warmth, to keep them alive. And the frogs, with sincere tears in their eyes, swallowed their pride and apologized. All through the winter they snuggled up close, telling good stories and laughing at jokes. And our kind hairy friend, having figured it out, never again was filled up with doubt. Never again did he begin to fade, for he realized his purpose on that cold, snowy day.